What if a tiny community, isolated, forgotten, or ignored, declared itself a nation? No army, no economy, just the will to exist on its own terms. These are not just fantasy stories or failed experiments. These are micro-societies that challenged the world, and sometimes they won. From a commune that became a country to a rock fortress with its own passports. Welcome to micro-societies that became nations. In the North Sea, just off the British coast, stands Sealand, a crumbling World War II sea fort. In 1967, a former British Army major, Paddy Roy Bates, declared it an independent nation. His claim? The fort was in international waters. Sealand even has its own flag, currency, passport, and a royal family. Despite attempts by the UK to shut it down, Sealand persists, recognized by no government. But alive in the eyes of libertarians, Micronation enthusiasts, and crypto-anarchists. In Sweden, an artist named Lars Vilks started building giant driftwood sculptures in a protected coastal zone. The government tried to demolish them. Instead of backing down, Vilks declared the area as Ladonia, a new nation. Today, Ladonia has thousands of citizens, all online. It has a queen, a government, and a flag, but no permanent population. It's a nation of the imagination, a protest wrapped in bureaucracy. In 1971, squatters and artists took over an abandoned military base in Copenhagen, Denmark. They called it Freetown Christiania, an autonomous society with no police, no cars, and communal living. Despite tensions with the Danish government over the years, especially its open cannabis trade, Christiania survives. It's a living experiment in alternative urban living, where anarchism, art, and community collide. Deep in the Nevada desert lies the Republic of Molossia, ruled by His Excellency President Kevin Baugh. What began as a childhood game evolved into a functioning micronation. With a constitution, national holidays, and even a declaration of war on East Germany. Molossia is part satire, part serious, and a reminder that nationhood is sometimes just a mindset. Unlike our other micro-societies, Tuvalu is a real, UN-recognized country. But with fewer than 12,000 people and land barely above sea level, its sovereignty is constantly under threat. So Tuvalu did something unexpected. It sold rights to its .tv domain. That deal gave it millions in revenue, helping fund its government and global campaigns on climate change. Tuvalu proves that even a tiny island can wield global influence in cyberspace. So what truly defines a nation? A flag? A population? International recognition? Or is it belief? The shared will of a people to live by their own rules? For these micro-societies, nationhood is not a matter of size or strength. It's a declaration of identity, creativity, and defiance. In a world of giants, they remain small, but they are sovereign. Maybe the future won't just be countries with borders and armies. Maybe it'll be micronations formed from shared ideals, art, or protest. And maybe, just maybe, the next country could be yours.